Wow. That's a whirlwind of extremes.
Absolutely.
Just now. And then we have our own severe weather.
We do, and you and I have had our experience with the South. Me being born and raised down there, you being an LSU alum, heat is heat, no matter how you look at it, dry or moist heat.
Right. I hate that. It's a dry heat. Whatever. It's hot.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, let's talk about what we're expecting here. So the radar is still quite active across the areas, but it is calming down, and we're expecting it to calm down a wee bit overnight tonight. Perhaps you can hear a couple rumbles moving through. Things will remain below severe weather limits. One can only hope here, so we'll hold our breath on that. But still down in Stark, Carroll County, as well as Tuscarawas County, this still needs to be an area of concern, including Holmes County overnight tonight because of the flooding issues down there. Primary as well as secondary. So you can see where the nucleus is, or the nexus of this area low, is still up towards the north and also west. We still need to get this energy out of here, and that is likely to happen over the next 24 hours. Until then, we will still have some populated scattered showers, perhaps even some thunderstorms expected tomorrow afternoon, courtesy of the diurnal heating. So we're still expecting some upper 70s, perhaps even low 80s before we can really get things to kind of calm down a little bit here. So let's come in right now. This is the clock from the past 12 hours. We were talking about at the top of the show. This is my area of concern overnight tonight, because a lot of times we go through these roadways, we are familiar with them, and we basically know them even if we had our eyes closed. But they still pose a concern, certainly if you're within this band here from Richland all the way over through Holmes, Tuscarawas, Carroll County, even getting over to eastern Ohio into Pennsylvania, all because we had very heavy rain, 3 to 5 inches reported in some of these areas. Also today, we saw some funnel clouds, had a tornado warning coming out of the National Weather Service in Pittsburgh earlier. Still a very rural area, but still an area of concern down here. So we had an image come through on Facebook that I want to show you. This is over near Stone Valley Road, just to the north and also west of Gannett-Hutton. That came in earlier this afternoon. So this is where that report is. You can see where that funnel cloud, and this is the same system that moved farther eastward over into, I believe it was Harrison County in southern Ohio. So that was a tornado reported there, and we only saw the funnel cloud from that. So Monday storm risk, pop-ups, highly likely for you tomorrow. Gusty winds at least 30 to 40 miles per hour be reported tomorrow as well. Our severe weather risk for tomorrow, as you saw in the green, that is a 1 out of 5. So again, on the lowest end. However, what we've seen though in the past is that we can still get an isolated tornado or two out of that. So we're still going to be watching for that. Lingering pop-ups again expected tomorrow. Cooler though, still yet humid. That really drier air mass arrives once we get into the early hours for us on Tuesday. But then we have a lot more heat to talk about here. So rainfall accumulations through Tuesday, anywhere from perhaps a 1/10 of an inch, maybe up to a 1/2 inch. I think at the highest is what we can expect here. But we're still going to have that southerly flow arrive for us on Monday. That will help to elevate our temperature. Some areas maybe even touching off at 80 degrees. I think we can even get some pop-up of sunshine tomorrow as well. But still widespread pop-ups are going to be expected. Then we get that northerly flow coming on in. And high pressure will help to clear things out as well as dry things out. And now, here's your Union Home Mortgage 10-day outlook. Sunny, summery conditions expected by Wednesday. Nearly 90 degrees expected. Another storm threat possible for the end of the week into the weekend and also early next week.